Started off with a hydration check.
Real smooth there.
You like that?
Yeah, maybe you should get a drink before you try and speak.
I'm doing it because it's refreshing, and not because you told me to.
It was my idea first, damn it.
I just want you to know that it was my idea first. But
welcome back, everybody. It is episode 43. That's
crazy.
insane.
Yep.
43, everybody. We are the Midwest Sadbois. I'm Jim.
And I'm Jason.
And we are here to complain about a bunch of shit.
Yeah. And I feel significantly better than last week. So thanks for sitting through my sickness last week, everybody.
Are you down with it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
I'm hoping that I don't catch it.
Like I said, man, I've been on antibiotics. You're Gucci.
All Gucci. Gucci-rific, as you would say.
I would say that. You're right.
I feel like you've said that before.
On the podcast. We started it off with Gucci-rific one day.
We did.
Yeah.
Anything new, exciting, noteworthy?
Man, I've just been, kind of diving away into my working for myself, a lot of cool things happening.
We were chatting off air.
Yeah, it's nice to see that things are already starting to pick up a little bit. And on top of that, I'm getting another tattoo next week.
Sick. We love that.
Getting my
super jelly.
Finally getting the Umbreon and finishing this section of the arm.
Solid.
Yeah, for anybody who didn't see it last week, I got a big old blackout section with a Blastoise. Big old Who's That Pokemon game.
Man, we should play. We should have the viewers submit their drawings of what they think Blastoise looks like.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming along, but I'm here for it.
I'm jelly, super jelly. I have other priorities. You are exchanging them in terms of work, so
yeah,
I'm super jealous.
Absolutely here for a creative exchange.
Free 99. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into videos and stuff, but it's a
monetary-wise.
It's a very fair trade, and I got a new friend out of it.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Shout out to Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Well, you want to plug the man?
Well, yeah, awesome tattoos. 7 Market Square, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Phrasing.
Dude's amazing.
You want to plug the man?
Yeah, all hand-drawn tattoos. The guy's incredible. So if you are in the Fayetteville area and listening to this, what's up? Go there and get tattooed. Or if you just want to travel and get tattooed by somebody who's really good.
Peep the Instagram. We'll try and maybe we'll drop one here.
That's a lot of work for me. I'm still...
We're 3 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm still, the extra work for doing Jim's Midwest Sadbois Monday special jingle.
Oh, the auto-tune was so good.
Yeah. I'm not putting anything extra in for at least
one episode.
1 to 2 business episodes,
Fair point.
I'm still going to put in our Dubby plug, Dubby.gg, jitterless energy. I'm drinking Push and Punch right now, and I'm here for it.
I definitely have that regular water because it's late night sad boy hours. So your boy has to work in the morning, and we don't drink caffeine past 6 o'clock because my tummy will get upset.
Well, podcast listeners, we filmed this episode yesterday. So,
oh, yeah. Welcome to real time.
Yeah, real time. This is Tuesday night, and it's Wednesday, actually, because that's when you're listening to it. So I need the caffeine because I'm about to be up real late editing a podcast.
Man's got to go to work at the unpaid internship.
Yep.
He's got to go put in the hours.
Unless you buy Dubby.gg, code SADBOYS at checkout, 10% off.
Oh, yeah.
Help us out. Give us a reason to keep doing this podcast.
Yes. Support those that support us.
Yeah, I don't really need a reason. I'm going to keep doing it anyway. But
yeah, right. Even if you don't.
Yeah, even if you don't buy it. But if you did, that would be sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Oh, man.
All right. So last episode, we did a lot of bitching. I did a lot of bitching. And you know what? I want to do a feel good topic before I bitch about something else.
Oh,
because
I'm
that's,
here for it.
It's my podcast, our podcast, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
Do you remember what was okay? I'm trying to load the question here. That's terrible interviewing skills. What is one of your fondest memories of your youth?
Ooh.
Even if you don't say what I'm about to say, it's still a good question to ask.
I mean, there's a lot of things I think that would I could come up with in like a minute or two of thinking of them. My thing definitely is like video games. Like when I got my Nintendo 64 for Christmas, when I got my first Game Boy and I got Pokemon Red.
Ooh.
And playing Pokemon the first time, writing down names of the Pokemon as I found them and just getting like super into it because it was all so new.
Nerd.
So
I'm kidding.
Yeah, all nostalgic gaming things.
Great point. So do you remember like renting video games?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that a not a good yeah or a good yeah?
I got a story about it.
Oh, would you like to share before I say something good about renting things?
No, we'll go good before
okay.
bad.
I was going to say that lately, Megan and I are trying to save a lot of money because we've got a lot of stuff coming up this year, all the projects that we want to do and our big trip coming up. So we've been trying to not go out as often. And like you can only stay in your house for so long before you just drive each other up a wall. And honestly, streaming prices these days are just astronomical, right? Like Netflix just went up again, Hulu went up again, Disney Prime went up again. It's just like, dog, I'm over it. And like we've talked about this before, like having like decision paralysis when you have just so many choices that you just don't know what to pick. You're like, I could be watching anything and everything all at once, but I'm going to watch nothing because I don't know what to pick. So I've started compiling a list of movies that I actually do want to watch. And on like a Friday or a Saturday, if we're not really doing anything or the race wasn't on a couple weeks ago, we just started renting movies. I canceled my Disney Prime. My mom's Netflix kicked us off. So we only have Hulu and we only have HBO in the house right now. Those are the two that we have. So like once you've watched everything that you want to watch on those streaming services, like what else are you going to do? So we started renting movies. Dude, renting movies, I remember doing that shit so much as a teen or a kid. I love that, man. Go get a movie to watch with mom and dad and get a game. And then when the movie's over, I got to go play PlayStation. But honestly, Blockbuster, where you at? Y'all need to be scooping up some movies and start your own subscription business or at least some sort of renting model service. Outbid all of the other schmoes that got stuff for $4, $5, $6. I'm telling you, you're making a killing. Hit me up. I got ideas.
BOIS on the check.
Yep. BOIS on that check.
I remember going. What was the name of the
one by the mall? Was Hollywood Video.
Hollywood Video. There was Movies was one of them. There was one in Cortland that was like that, and I can't remember what it changed to. But yeah, I remember going and like getting movies or like getting like Xbox 360 games. Yeah, that was always a lot of fun. But I had a really bad experience with one.
Hit me with it.
So I remember which one it was.
Oh.
I rented on Xbox 360 a Lego Star Wars.
Oh, those games are so fun.
They were so much fun.
So much fun.
Until you forget that you rented it and you go to rent something else. And they're like, hey, you owe us Lego Star Wars.
Ruh-roh.
And it's going to be like
$40.
Yeah, it was like $30 or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to pay that.
So I'm not going to rent this movie. Bye.
Yeah, I'm just going to yeah. But I remember paying it.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then they went out of business.
like a week later?
No joke, like 3-4 weeks later. I could have just kept the game.
Yeah,
not paid the fee.
And the money too.
And
what? I mean, you caused them to go out of business. They missed a mortgage payment or a rent payment on the building because of you. You made them go out of business.
The problem is that I rented the movie or the game. I paid to rent the game.
Yeah.
Not for a month, but
well, I mean, so how was that a bad experience? Because you paid.
I had to pay them and they went out of business.
Well, but Did you keep the game that you rented?
No, I had to give it back too. That's me doing the right thing.
I mean, you know,
It was just dumb.
You live some, you learn some. I feel
Glad
like
they went out of business.
I'm telling you, it's your fault, man. You didn't pay your late fee,
Well.
and they couldn't afford the lease payment on the building. Then they went out of business.
Well, hey, if $30 is what was keeping you afloat, then you made some poor business choices.
Says the guy who's mad about paying $30 for not returning the game on time, like he definitely promised in the agreed upon contract.
Dog,
of the
I worked
receipt.
at Toys R Us at that time in my life. $30 was a lot of money.
Yeah, that was like 6 hours of work.
Yeah.
You had to work an entire day to afford Lego Star Wars for a month.
just the late fee. Yeah. I made like $750 something. So after
Yup.
all the taxes,
That was a
yeah,
whole that was
that's
a whole shift.
Whole ass shift.
Man, we've come a long way, haven't we?
I
Not
mean,
really.
not the country, no, but like we
Yeah,
have.
why is minimum wage still $7.25?
Yeah, I'm now self-employed, so I don't even make that much money.
Yeah, you make negative dollars until you make money. Dang. What yeah, we've been renting a lot of movies. Like what we rented The Butterfly Effect, I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
That was a good movie.
It was,
I want to watch that.
I've seen it I saw it as a kid, and then like I didn't really understand it, and then I watch it as an adult, and I'm like, oh wow, this movie is like really dark. And then also this movie doesn't hold up very well for 2024 cancel culture standards.
Oh.
There's a couple of choice words, and then there's obviously spoilers. The dad tries to get weird with the girl, and it's just like, this seems a little sketch for 2024. But back in 2000 and what was it, 9, 10, whenever it came out, it was edgy and it was cool because they said the gamer word that you can't say. So, back when you could say it, and you would get in trouble for it. So, and then what was it? A week ago, I think we rented Argo. You remember that? Do you ever see that one?
I think I know of it. I don't think I.
So it's where Ben Affleck is a CIA spy, and he has to go to Israel, Pakistan, one of those foreign countries, to rescue American embassy workers who got trapped. I don't quite understand it, politics, movies, but it was cool. And he extracted them. Spoilers. He gets them out in the end. Damn. But it was based on a true story, happened in real life.
Oh.
And you can go look up what the real thing happened. It was pretty cool.
You know what show I watched recently?
I don't. What?
That that based on real events. I don't know how true to real events the show was. I'm guessing pretty. Chernobyl.
Oh, we started that series. I never finished it. Was it good?
It
good?
had me. It was real good. The cinematography was great.
Mm-hmm. The first episode that I watched it looked fantastic. I just couldn't get into the story.
Yeah, maybe
I should have stuck around.
Yeah, I watched everything in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
But it was so good, and apparently it was very accurate to the actual events, but damn.
Yeah, you're oh shit, this really happened.
This actually happened. I would be terrified.
Oh yeah,
if I was alive when that was, because then I think about the fact that there's a nuclear plant in Apex.
Yeah, literally an hour up the road.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the cloud generator.
Yeah.
That's how they make the clouds,
Right.
The weather's all
Cloud
fake.
factory.
Yeah. Cloud seeding, chemtrails, nothing's real. Everything's made up.
Like clouds.
Where was I going? I was going to say something. Speaking of true stories, did you see the trailer for I think it's a TV show, maybe it's a movie, I don't know, but I think it's on Peacock. It's called Civil War.
No.
And it takes place now, or at least in this sort of decade, and it's about the new Civil War II Electric Boogaloo, where they show not Civil War old muskets and cannons, but driving a tank down the highway, and then dudes with M16s and military gear just rolling up the highway.
Civil War in this time.
Now Civil War. And I was I don't really know if we should be giving people ideas, but here we are.
Yeah, let's not.
Too late. It's already airing on Peacock next week. So, fun fact. Let me watch it. Let me know how it is, because I don't have Peacock.
Well, I mean, I said the same thing about the Purge movies. I'm like, let's not give the government any ideas.
And not me promoting the Purge a couple episodes ago. The one that takes place in 2023. Let's not give him any ideas.
Yeah, let's not.
It'd be fun once. I don't know about after that.
Yeah, I don't know. So if there was an actual Purge, would you partake?
Ooh, it would be like silly fun to like pretend that I'm going to do something. And then like, I'm actually just a bitch and I wouldn't do anything. And I would also just be so afraid of getting smoked while I'm outside that like, I don't think I would want to participate.
I just picture it
like take one on accident. You're like, fuck.
Like, okay, I want to do it this year. I want to do it this year. You go outside and you're like, all right, what am I going to do? Like a B&E? We're going to, what do you guys want to do? Wait,
And then
you
your
guys
friend just stabs you.
Wait, are you guys like not part of this? Stabbed.
Same team.
Right? So like me, I'm like, I don't think I wouldn't be.
Yep.
The negatives are always going to outweigh the positives in that situation.
Big true.
So like I'd be the one investing in the
security
company
systems.
where you get the metal doors and stuff and windows and locking down your entire house.
Yeah. Whew, man.
I'd be putting up the barbed wire fences with like the Walking Dead style stakes everywhere.
Yeah, the big old like the X with the razor wire around it. Yeah.
Swapping out the water in the sprinkler system with gasoline.
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm not messing around. You're not coming into my house.
Fair
you know
point.
what I mean?
Honestly, you know what? Try me. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can
I feel like that would be more fun. Like, how can I protect myself legally from these people?
Yeah. You know what? It would be fun until you don't like protect yourself enough. And then you're like, oh, damn, all that for nothing. Shit.
At least I tried.
Yeah.
A for effort.
Or you just turn the lights off and hope no one breaks in your house. Meh.
Like, what if I just, break the window, crack the door open?
Yeah,
like,
make it look like my house has been peacefully
they already
protested.
hit that one. Let's go next one.
Trick or treat. Next one. The lights are off of here. There's already a fire inside. We don't need to go in that one.
Just a little fire pit. You're just like roasting marshmallows.
Yeah, it's you sitting like under. Yep. They don't know.
Please don't come in. Please don't come in. Please don't come in.
Ooh, man, you know what? That honestly would be pretty fucking terrifying.
It would be.
We just like, we're doing a podcast on Purge night, and then just someone just fucking rolls up, and it's over. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, no, that would not be fun.
Yeah, like
Moving on.
0 out of 10.
Yeah, -1 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Absolutely not. You know what I would recommend though?
Yeah. Can't recommend it enough.
Dubby.gg.
The amount of times they've asked us to plug it is the amount of times that Jason's going to plug his tattoo artist.
Once?
Man.
I don't know.
I'll try anything once, twice if I like it.
Like Push and Punch by Dubby. Anyway. So one thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I saw that Netflix is hosting
Speaking
Mike
of Netflix.
Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, I saw a couple ads on Instagram for that. That's not the one that has the energy drink, right? That's Logan,
yeah,
right?
that's his brother, yeah.
Okay. So this is the guy that went to the suicide forest and filmed a dead body?
Nope, that's also Logan. Yeah.
What did this one do?
He is a boxer?
Oh, that's really his whole thing.
Yeah, he's a boxer?
Huh. Well, I guess I can't talk shit on him if he hasn't done anything to annoy me yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's just kind of crazy. Like he's what, 27, and then Mike Tyson is 57.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Mike Tyson might win. Dude, like, do you really? I mean, obviously he's good enough to like for Mike Tyson to be like, yeah, I'll fight you. So like, I get it, you're good, but like, dog, that's Mike fucking Tyson.
I've seen recent videos of him like doing his training.
Yes,
the dude is so fast.
It's terrifying.
57 years old, the man is moving.
Yeah, dude,
like
I don't know if I want to even get like hit with like a 60% punch from Tyson. Like that shit has to hurt.
Like Jake Paul is bigger. He's taller, so he's got more of a reach. So he's definitely going to have an advantage in that sense.
But if man is just ducking punches left and right, if you're not connecting, you're losing.
Like I don't know a lot about boxing at all, or
Same.
like Jake Paul's opponent history, but from what I've seen online in headlines and people making comments, it seems like either A, all of the fights are like not going to say faked, but they're like, hey,
heavily weighted in one
side. Let's run this out. The more rounds we go, the more money we get, kind of thing.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? And I think I feel like
yeah.
People who have money will do anything to make more money. You know what I mean?
Duh.
So I don't know how legit it is.
What was it? Remember the McGregor Mayweather fight? And it was like, ooh, is this big thing? And everyone's like, I'm gonna knock you out in 10 seconds. And then it went for like 15 straight minutes or whatever, and there was no decision. It was like, oh, cool. We just watched you hug it out for 15 minutes and make $18 billion.
Exactly. So I feel like is this the same thing? Is this just like
I don't know, man.
A money-making promotional thing? I don't know how that works, but it's kind of crazy. Like Netflix getting into live events because they also signed a deal for WWE, for Raw.
Ooh.
So Monday Night Raw will be starting January 2025, will be on Netflix.
Wow.
5-year deal for like $5 billion.
Billion with a B. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Hey, you know what? If that's what it's going to take to get people off cable subscriptions so we can stop watching crappy news channels, then you know what? Fine. Get them on these streaming platforms. But
I'm here for it.
That's crazy. $5 billion? Holy
cow. 5
cow.
years. And I mean, wrestling itself is pretty hot right now. WWE especially. They just announced SummerSlam, one of the big 3 events.
What's that? SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Is that the 3?
Yeah.
See, I still know.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. And SummerSlam is going to be in Cleveland.
Whoa, that's cool. Where? At the Q?
That's other one?
What other one is there? The Q is where the Cavs play.
No, is it the football field?
The Brown Stadium?
Bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, but like, I want to go so bad. Like, wow, cheapest tickets possible. I just want to say that I've been to SummerSlam.
Yeah,
I'll drive up, stay in the crappiest hotel.
Why do you have to stay in a hotel? It's Cleveland. Just drive. Go home and drive.
Yeah, that's true.
It's cheaper to park in Cleveland than it is to sleep in Cleveland.
Yeah, but either way, I really
that
want
would
to
be
go.
Really cool.
I really want to go. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Like Netflix is getting into live events, like besides Raw and stuff, but like hosting Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Let's make some predictions. I think Tyson wins round 3 with a knockout. That's what I'm saying. Whether I'm right or wrong, because I have no neck in the game, so I don't really give a shit.
What did he say, Bob? Round 3? Okay, round 2 knockout.
Hey, whatever.
Price is Right rules. But yeah, no, I don't know. I know.
Well, if you had to make a choice, what would you make? Flip a coin. Pick one.
I would say it's gonna be Mike Tyson though.
Okay.
Like, because like I mean, I'm sure Jake Paul is good. He's a pretty big dude with a reach advantage, but like,
it's Mike fucking Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson. That dude bit someone's ear and just beat the hell out of their head.
With his teeth, just pulled his fucking ear off like that man's body. What?
I don't know anybody in their right mind who would want to be like,
yeah, I want to fight that guy.
You know who I want to fight? Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
You know, the guy with the giant face tattoo, the guy that bit his ear off and he has a tiger for a pet? Yeah, I want to fight that guy.
Yeah, the guy from The Hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do tigers
dream of?
We could do the entire thing, the acapella style. We won't. Maybe that'll be on the OnlyFans or the Patreon. Us just doing our version of What Do Tigers Dream Of? That's how we get you in the door. We promise something.
Duck. Oh my God, I need to watch The Hangover now.
By crystal head and tweakers. Well, then we're shit out of luck.
God, I love that movie so much.
So good.
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
What? You should watch it tonight while you edit the podcast.
No, because then I won't edit the podcast.
You can't put it on a...
No, I can't multitask like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but you can definitely attend a work meeting and be on your PlayStation at the same time. Yep, can't multitask at all.
Yeah, because I don't pay attention to the work meetings.
Well, you know what? Fair point.
I'm over here doing, dungeons and stuff. And they're
Bounties.
like,
And,
I'm over here doing,
the night strikes,
nightfalls, 60 bounties and nightfalls. And they're over here like, yeah, as a whole, we're doing pretty okay this quarter.
Man, I sure hope the shareholders still get their bonus because I'd love to work for that bonus for them. I sure would love to make sure you get your bonus, shareholder. Let me know when you clock in for your 40 hours a week for 2 whole straight years. Anyhow, speaking of live events, FanDuel and all this bullshit
the betting,
sports
gambling.
betting stuff. It's just frustrating to me. Not one, I don't care about sports. So like the more sports advertisements they feed me, the more angrier I get, like the Hulk. That's the secret, Cap. I'm always angry. You're just making me angrier. Anyhow, like sports, obviously I'm not a big fan of. We've talked about this before, and I think you agreed the same. Sports, we don't care. Who knows?
We like sports and we don't care. Who knows?
Yes. The FanDuel and the sports betting and this and it's coming to North Carolina. Look out, North. Have you seen any of those ads?
I just listened to one today. You just put a $5 down and get an extra $250 in your first bet within 7 days.
Yeah, you're like,
what?
It's just frustrating that like North Carolina will do anything but what the people ask them to do. Hey, do you think we get some like medical cannabis for all the people who are sick and dying? Nah, wrong. Hey, could we maybe get some funding for the education because the kids are maybe kind of dumb? Nah, tobacco. Hey, is it maybe okay if I look at like adult content on the internet in the comfort of my own home and the privacy of my home? No, but you can bet on sports. Cool. Thanks for the things we asked for, guys. I just really appreciate you doing your job.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live in a red state. So.
Not to get, but yeah, dude, the sports betting thing, it's just, they are just cramming it down. And I'm going to say my throat because, I watch the race every Saturday. And like, that's the only sporting events that I really watch is the race.
Yep. I watch wrestling. That's the only thing I watch.
And it's like, I don't know how many times I've seen that commercial with Gronk. NC, sports betting. Oh, look out, North Carolina. Here comes sports betting. I don't even know what a parlay is. Is that like a Sunday Supreme? What? Exactly. You hear, get $10 on your first parlay. Win your first parlay, and we'll 6 times your bonus. Like, what is a parlay? Can I get that with fries, or does it come with like a drizzle? I don't.
I think he's trying to say parfait, but he's had one too many concussions.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Parfait. Parfait. It's fruit, yogurt, and granola.
Parfaits. I would love a parfait.
You know who was a really good parfait?
Who?
Sheets.
Really?
Yeah.
Would not have guessed that.
Yogurt with strawberries, blueberries, and then some sweet granola on top.
Huh.
It's like $3.99. They're delightful.
That sounds magnificent. I can't wait for that new Sheets to go in.
Oh my God. Yeah, everybody, they're building a Sheets like 6 minutes from my house, and I cannot. There's already one 12 minutes away, and I don't even care. Half the time, more sheets. Thank you so much.
Twice the sheet? I'm going to take a sheet when I get a sheet.
Dude,
I just sheeped my bed. Remember that commercial? The Kmart commercial? I just shipped my pants. I just shipped my bed.
I just saw that on a video the other day.
90s retro commercials.
And the comment was like, how did Kmart not boom after this commercial?
Yeah, for real. And then they also had the big gas savings and the big gas truck because they were trying to break into the Walmart gas station sector. You know how they have one of those? So Kmart tried that too, and they had the big gas savings. You get the big gas savings from the big gas truck, from the big gas man. And you just ship your bed.
Dude, the blue light special.
Oh, way better than the rollback special. Throwing it out there.
The rollback isn't even a rollback. It's the price from yesterday.
It's the same price. Okay, Amazon. They all had a really good catchy jingle though. The rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them prices rollin'.
Yeah. Damn.
90s jingles are supreme. Fight me.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a video the other day that was like a whole bunch of the Nickelodeon like commercials.
Oh, we love those.
So it had like the sock and boppers, the moon boots.
Dude, moon boots were so cool, but I was too fat.
Yeah, I was too big.
Yeah, I always exceeded that weight limit.
Yeah,
couldn't get moon boots.
Heelys. I never had Heelys because my feet were too big.
I had a pair, but when you're born with bilateral club feet and your feet point inwards, you're constantly pizzaing. Never French frying, which is why when I went to Camp Fitch in 5th grade, and they're like, we should go cross country skiing. And I'm like, yeah, let's just make my feet 4 feet longer. Yeah, sure. This is going to be great. Didn't even make it off the bunny hill. Oh, so I don't ski, and I've never tried snowboarding.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's really fair.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest for a second.
Yeah.
I've been holding on to that one for a while.
Do you need to talk more about it, buddy?
We can. Maybe in next week's episode.
Yeah, next week we'll just cuddle up with a blanket.
We'll talk about Jim's birth defect.
Talk about Jim's feet.
Speaking of birth defect, I was looking at myself in the mirror the other day, because we've been working out, and I've been trying to make myself more presentable and look better. And I was looking at myself, and I realized that I'm all torso, no leg. And that's obviously because of, the injuries and things that I've had to my feet. But I was looking at myself and I've got a really long body. I just got short, stubby legs. So I think had my feet not been all jacked up, there may have been a chance that I was maybe my dad's height or maybe taller, which would have been cool. Yeah. But here we are. Short kings, raise up as high as you can because we're short.
Yeah, get some moon boots.
Yeah, they'll make you jump higher.
Yeah, dude. Reed is already 3'10".
Oh yeah, so he's what? He'll be 6 in May, right?
Yeah.
I bet you he's taller than Taylor before he's 12.
I would, my guess was 9.
9? Think 9?
Yeah.
Well, so what do the doctors say kids get their first growth spurt?
Well, so they said in the end, because they base it at his at his second birthday. Mm-hmm. At his second birthday, based on his height, they can guess what he'll be.
Really?
They said he'll be about 6'6'2".
Goddamn.
That's, I was I don't know, but his mom is 4'10".
Yeah, right. If you take the average, you're going to get Jim.
Yeah, you're gonna be 5'6".
Hey, easy when you say that number with conviction, sir. Some of those have to say that with confidence.
You're going to be 5'6".
Yeah, say it with a little bit
instead
more confidence.
Of 6'5".
Yeah, conviction. Saying it's it's a bad thing. 5'6".
Hey man,
bitch.
I'm really tall, but I have back problems. So
Yeah, and I'm short. And I got feet problems. It's all the same. Anyhow, so really, they think he's going to be 6'2", 6'3"?
6 foot to 6'2".
Wow.
It's hey, as long as he's not taller than me, I don't care.
Yeah, right. As long as he can't hurt you, you're fine.
Yeah, as long as he's not taller than me.
So what I'm hearing is we need to teach this kid how to play basketball now. We need to get him into sports. Now.
He really likes building things, so we're gonna push for MIT.
Get him in STEM.
Yeah, just get him into engineering and
Well,
IT.
IT for real. You got to get him on ChatGPT now. Let him start writing prompts, and then he can figure that out on his own.
Oh yeah.
Just let the internet ruin his brain like it did for us.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is the internet is so different from. I know we talked about, I think at one point, internet back in the day was you sign into AOL, you got your friends list on the right-hand side, yeah, right. You've got mail, you got the whole, but that was your main thing. And then it was I'm going to play a few games.
Flash games.
Yeah, Flash games. Newgrounds.
Oh.
E-Bombs World.
Yep.
I had
Clip.
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 websites that I went to, and then I chatted with friends, and then I got off because mom had to make a phone call. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's very different now,
dude. It is. The internet we grew up with is not the internet kids are growing up with.
No.
I'm totally gonna out myself. Did you ever figure out how to get around the parental controls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember how to do it? So all you had to do. Okay. So for the youngins out there who don't remember signing in or dialing into the AOL, and you had to hear dubstep for 2 minutes. Back when AOL came loaded on a CD, you had to actually install the internet into your computer. It wasn't really the internet; it was just an access portal. Yeah. Yes, an interface. Thank you. Good word. I like that. Yeah. Word of the day: interface.
Interface.
The more you know.
It was just a big old GUI.
Oh yeah, man. What a callback to when Weaver's like, yeah. Anyhow, so you had to sign in on AOL, and then you could minimize AOL, but you could open up the Internet Explorer on the computer. You know, because it had you installed AOL, but your computer came loaded with IE. So when your computer connected to AOL, all you had to do was minimize it, and you bring up IE, and it was unfiltered internet access because it was technically 2 different connection points. I got busted for saying the F word, fuck, on the internet once, and I immediately figured out how to bypass that. So, Dad, what up? Mom, sorry. That's how I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet, because I figured out how to beat your bullshit parental controls. And then they were not wise enough, and they gave me, 13-year-old Jim, a computer in his room with unfiltered internet access. Oh, boy.
Dude,
it explains why I am the way I am.
I always played a lot of Flash games. I listened to a lot of music, and I just chatted with friends. That's really all I ever used it for.
Oh, yeah. But it's a miracle that my dad didn't get arrested for all of the music that I downloaded illegally on LimeWire. Because if they were tracking IP addresses, they ain't coming for 14-year-old Jim downloading Linkin Park in the end .mp3. No, they were coming for the internet access owner.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Dad.
That's why you got to have a VPN.
Well, now, but then those either didn't exist or they were far too expensive like they are now.
Use code Sadbois for NordVPN. No, I'm just kidding.
Nord, where you at?
I did sign up for a VPN.
Oh, for real?
Because I know we talked about it for the Scotland trip.
Oh,
so we can change our
location
to Scotland so we get discounted. If anyone's ever noticed that, I don't know if we talked about this.
Get discounted what?
You get local rates.
For what? Like when
for example,
learn me something.
So when I was getting a hotel for the last time I went to Canton,
I
was looking at a hotel. It was like $137 a night, right?
No shot.
Derek got on. It was like $80.
Because he's
same
local.
room because he's local.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Did he book it for you?
Yeah. So now I got a VPN. I can just change. I can change the state, whatever.
Shit.
So whenever we go to book our Scotland stuff, no, we're locals.
Oh, hey, what's that? I live in this city now.
And I now live in Edinburgh. All right, perfect. Yeah. So,
hey, you learned me something today. Shit, I might actually sign up for a VPN now too.
Dude, it was like $70 for 2 years.
Oh shit, okay,
or something like that. It was some stupid thing with Nord. It's great,
right.
But
whichever content creator on the internet you want to use their discount code for, because we don't have one yet.
Not yet. What up, Nord?
At Nord, hit us up. Just protect yourself on the online, folks, because you never know who's out there trying to look at your shit.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna have to get on that. Now you got me all, thinking about my internet safety and whatnot.
Well, I can send you a referral.
I appreciate it. Do you get a discount for that? Do you get an extra year?
I think we both get something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it offline.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, definitely something to take seriously, especially with all the crazy people out there.
Yeah, for real. Yo, remember before we started filming that I told you that we found something in our house?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So we have like this little kind of, it's like it's a pantry, but we use it to store like Megan's cleaning supplies, like the mop and just random other shit. It's the catch-all closet, right?
Yeah.
It's like the junk drawer, but a closet version. Anyhow, today Megan was getting something out of there, and she looks and she sees that the wall, is wet. And we're like, or she was like, why is the wall wet? It's an interior closet. It shouldn't have moisture in it. So she starts touching it, and she notices that the drywall is super soft. So she goes and gets a knife, and she like a utility knife, and she cuts through this, and the whole thing of drywall caves in or comes out. I wasn't there to see if it went in or out, but regardless, she cleaned it all out, and there's a water PVC pipe that runs floor to ceiling, and we think it runs to the washing machine. We think it's the drain for the washing machine. The guy who had the house before us put up that shitty ass wire shelving, and you got to put 18 fucking brackets in the wall when you go to put that stuff up. You know what I'm talking about? Drilled right into the wall, right through this water line. So I've lived in the house for 3 years. who knows how long that wire shelving's been there. So yeah, sure enough, there's mold all in this fucking closet thing. So there's just another project that we gotta fucking do. I'm so tired of finding shit wrong with my house. I wanna put the shit I want up. I'm tired of fixing someone else's fuck up before I can put my shit up. I'm so annoyed.
There's a guy that I found on Instagram or TikTok.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
The way you're talking reminded me of him.
Get fucked, stay fucked.
Yes. That guy.
We saw his fence video because we were saying the word fence to each other a bunch of times, Megan and I, and sure enough, his video where he replaces his gate comes up, and I was like, oh my God. And then you sent me his video today where he's replacing that plumbing, and I was like,
Yep. He is
my-
every homeowner who's
DIY
ever
homeowner.
experienced anything. Yeah. DIY repairs.
yeah, we'll look it up and we'll plug him because that dude is hilarious, and honestly, it's me.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, painful.
Yeah.
Painful how.
get fucked, stay fucked. That's his like sign off.
Yeah.
Props to him. That's so catchy.
Well, in the one, he like called out his neighbor or something like that. I can't.
I didn't watch all of them.
Oh my God. Yeah. If you know who I'm talking about, podcast listeners, he's great.
Yes.
If not, I'm sure you'll probably find him.
We'll look it up. Just
Yeah,
keep
you
chatting
look it
for a
up.
second.
So I'm gonna talk about one other little story real fast while you're looking that up.
Yeah, plug something. Plug something else.
You know how in like in a McDonald's kids meal, you get like a toy, right? With like a Happy Meal. So for Chick-fil-A, they do books.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They do like a little book. And Reed got a book the other day in his Chick-fil-A meal. And he's like, yeah, it's one of the ones where you can put a light through it and it shows like a picture. So like a flashlight on a thing.
What are those called? Stenograms?
I can't remember what it was called, but I was like, man, that seems like some black magic stuff. I didn't know that Chick-fil-A would be supporting that.
That's funny.
But yeah.
I've seen a couple of those on Instagram where they like, oh, check out my artwork. And then like it's the person cutting out the things with the X-Acto blade and then they stack them all up real cool, real pretty. And then they like flip the light on. You're like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but
his name, by the way, is Derek Cahill. 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 I mean, is that how you would pronounce that? Derek _Cahill.
Cahill.
Cahill. Shout out to that guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
What else have we gotten on the internet lately? The FanDuel ads have been driving me up a wall. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I think they're called stenographs, but that doesn't sound right. What else have I been getting online lately? I don't know. I've been trying to like hide a lot of ads on Facebook still because it's every other fucking post, man.
Dude,
and
they're
I'm just
relentless.
sick of it.
Half the ones like I go and like if I've actually bought something from it, which happens often.
Yeah.
I'll go in and be like, already purchased item, because then it won't show you that ad anymore.
Oh, see, I do the same thing, but I mark it as irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Because I don't want them to know if I have or have not purchased it. I don't want to feed the machine.
Oh, dude.
But I feel like marking it as irrelevant also feeds the machine because they're like, well, that wasn't a hit. What else can we add? You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I've been getting ads for fucking automatic robot pool cleaners. What the fuck do I need one of those for? It's like a Roomba for your pool. I don't have a pool. What? What the fuck? And it's not like I got one. I got like 4 of these for 4 different companies, which, 1, coincidence, 2, conspiracy, 3, like, all right, that's enough. And like a 4th company, how many these robots are y'all making? I feel like we don't need 4 different kinds of underwater robots. That's just my opinion.
I mean, you got robots for your house, you got robots for your pool.
Fair point.
Maybe you're going to get a pool next year.
The hell we are.
Money pits.
No, absolutely.
Money pits.
My mom had one and she was like, oh, are you going to swim in it when I get it ready this year? And I was like, absolutely not. Well, why not? Well, if I get in it, I have to clean it. Never got in that fucking pool and I never cleaned it because I hated cleaning my grandmother's. I hated cleaning it when it was at my dad's. And then when my mom took it and she put it up and built the whole deck around it, she's like, oh, it's going to be so nice to get in the pool in the summer. And I'm like, not doing it. Ain't touching it. Bye. Never touched it. Look, man, I stand by my word.
That's the most Jim thing ever, and I'm here for it.
It's such an asshole thing, too, because, like, that was my mom, or it still is my mom. I shouldn't say that. That is my mom. But I'm not fucking cleaning the pool. I don't use it. I don't need to clean it.
It's like, it's because you know how much work it is. Like my parents had them at like three houses growing up, and they are a lot of work. Like
so much work.
I mean, I will say I never did like a ton of work, but I always had to clean it, like
skim it
with the filter and everything, and empty the little filter in the side and do all that stuff. But like, I always remember them trying to like balance the chemicals or the chlorine or bromine and like all this shit. I'm like, this is so much work. And then they had to do it for the hot tub.
Yep.
And
if you put too much in it, then it catches on fire and it burns you. And you're like, this isn't fun.
Yeah, your skin's just melting off. It's like Chernobyl in the tub.
Yeah, your asshole just falls out the back because you over chlorinated your fucking butthole.
Is that a balloon not floating? No,
Damn.
Yeah, so I get why you didn't want to go in, because as soon as you have to start being responsible for it, like it's just not fun.
Yep. Yeah. You're right. It no longer becomes fun. Yep. It's fun the first time, then you're like, well, cool. Now I got to clean this every year, or like having to fucking put the cover on and off every year.
Like the winter cover.
Yeah, you got to put it on usually in the fall, and the water's already gotten funky because you stopped using it in the summer. So then you have to not try to not fall in gunky water, or it's cold water. I'm sorry, the gunky water is in the springtime. Yeah. Then you take the cover off, and you're trying not to fall in like alginated green frog piss. And you're like,
I was to say, God forbid a frog gets in there and makes a colony.
Oh my God, dude, you'd have the fucking My Singing Monsters in the backyard.
Dude, the pool that we had when we first moved to Cortland, there were tadpoles.
Oh,
so there was like a constant thing to get like the tadpoles out of the pool, because like it was before we ever got in it, but there was just constantly trying to get them out. There were just so many.
You almost have to just like poison the water so they die and then clean it.
Yeah, pools are money pits, people.
Yeah, and it says the guy who wants to get a hot tub.
I got a lot of back problems, man.
Is it worth the struggle?
Yeah.
Nah, it's fun the first time.
How's
your ice bath going, by the way?
I haven't used it again because of my
because of your leg.
my wound that won't
Has it gotten any better since yesterday?
Yeah, so it is better.
Oh, good.
It's still not clotting and healing.
Oh.
It's not bleeding as bad, so like it's taking its time.
It's bleeding on the inside, which is where it's supposed to be.
That's where blood's supposed to be, right? But the infection is absolutely going away.
Oh, well, that's good.
So that's good.
That's good.
That's a thumbs up.
Yeah,
we take no infections. Yeah,
it's pretty sad that that's the baseline that we're shooting for, because your track record says otherwise.
It might still be bleeding, but like as long as it's not infected. I got plenty of blood. I'm a big man. I got weeks.
Probably extra gallon or so in there.
Yeah, man, I can donate all my blood.
I'm genuinely curious. We'll have to look up this your whole like surface area and see how much more blood you actually have than or do you have the same amount of blood and that's why you get sick? There's not enough blood to function this whole gigantor body.
I got so much blood.
How much blood?
I have a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Yeah. I got that good blood too.
Oh yeah, what kind?
Got that O negative.
Ooh, I think I'm O pos.
Dude, you ever need blood, you let me know.
So yours is the universal.
Yeah.
But there's something special about O pos. I don't remember what it is.
That you have it.
Thanks, baby girl.
Yeah,
You're just out here sharing it for every. Oh wait, isn't O pos the one that can only be used by O pos people?
I don't know. I mean, I can only have O negative.
I thought that was the unit. Oh, everybody else can take
everyone
it.
can take my blood, but I gotta have someone like me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really explains everything.
That's why the Red Cross won't ever stop calling me. They're like, hey.
You got that good shit.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, you want that Chipotle gift card?
Dog, they want like
they don't even do that anymore.
No, because even if they did, they were like, yeah, it's still a $6 gift card. Like, I'm sorry, a Chipotle burrito has not been $6 since 2011. Get the hell out of here.
Remember what was my picture today on Time Hop? Today, 13 years ago, I found a random $5 bill in my pocket. Win Chipotle for lunch. 13 years ago, Chipotle hasn't been that cheap since then. What the fuck happened? At Chipotle, where you at?
Yeah, remember when you can get like a chicken burrito and it was like $6.99?
Oh, yeah. And if you got a water, it was like, yeah.
I really want a burrito now.
Oh, I mean, I feel like Chipotle, you could probably make it in time.
They're open till 11 now.
Exactly. You could make it.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not driving.
You're not committed enough then. Just
No,
saying.
I'm not.
You always be willing to take one step further.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting for lunch tomorrow, though, right?
Nope.
Chipotle.
No, I'm self-employed. I can't afford. I can't afford to go to get Chipotle.
That is a luxury meal. I feel you on that one.
Yeah, that's like a $2 sign thing on the price
on the map
on the maps.
map app.
Yeah,
How was that Chicky Alfredo the other day?
it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, that's good.
Taylor liked it too.
Yeah. We just made so much on accident. I feel like we've run out of stuff to talk about today.
Oh, dude, no, we're just vibing over here.
Yeah, but I feel like in terms of topics, I feel like we've run out of topics. Now we're just kind of
doesn't matter. It's our show.
spitballing.
It's our
Fair
show.
point. Fair point. I'm here for it. Are you here for it?
But I mean, on that note, I have to edit this podcast immediately finishing the recording.
Oh, yeah. So we should probably cut it short so that there's not that much for you to
Yeah.
edit.
Cut short. It's still a 50-minute podcast.
Hey,
either way.
you're the one that wanted to do an hour every week.
Hey, either way, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us every week. This has been 43 episodes.
It's insane.
Which is absolutely wild to us. We're unbelievably grateful for everybody who...
We're so close to 50.
50?
What?
Everybody who listens every week or watches every week. Thank you so much. Please continue to do so. Yes, we do have, our sponsor in Dubby now. We do talk about it a lot. But if you want to try it, do. If you don't, or you don't have the money to do it, just keep watching the podcast, keep listening. We appreciate it either way.
It costs $0 to hit the like, follow, share, subscribe button.
Yep.
So if you can't afford the powder that you definitely shouldn't put up your nose, put it in your water. You can do the free options and you can hit the buttons right here or right here. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Again, this has been your midweek Sad Boy update.
Yes, I'm Jason.
And I'm almost not sick anymore.
What's the music vibe this week? You picked the topic because I said jazz
the
last
music
week.
this week?
What are you gonna give for the people?
Well, there's so much pressure. Well, I gotta
pick a genre.
Pick something good.
Pick a genre. Pick a genre. You gotta be part of the genre.
We're going to do Latin music this week.
Latin music. Ooh, get a little spice. All right. So, yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. I am for real, Jim.
And I'm still sick, but I'm Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. It has been a pleasure as always. 42 episodes.
43.
Last week and then 43 today. So Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week for big old photo and stay sad, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Latin music. Ooh, spice. I think.
Oh, what are those?
Those little finger tambourines.
Yeah.
For real. Bye, y'all. Thanks.
Bye.